Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to view student progress on online working paper assignments in your Century21 Accounting Advanced MindTap course. Within the learning path itself, as a teacher, you will be able to see the percentage of students in your course who have submitted an assignment, the average score, as well as the points or percentages that each assignment is worth. But if you go out to your Progress app, which is the little green circle with a little silhouette of a person, this is where you'll find the full gradebook and even more information about how each student has done on your assignments. The Progress app will open to the home dashboard, which will show you recent scores and recently submitted assignments on this view. In this particular course, I have one student who has submitted 2 assignments, so I can get to these very quickly by clicking that assignment link. You may note I can also extend the due date if I did have a due date available here, extend the time limit that students can have on each assignment if I want to add a time limit, and adjust the score. I can quickly select students and give them particular percentages or points if I want to from this view. However, I'm going to click into a particular assignment. It will then show me a listing of the students who have completed it, their score, the number of attempts that they have, and their last submission date. I'll click on my student's name, and this window will open. The P indicates that it's actually a practice problem, which means that these grades will not automatically flow to the gradebook. However, from this screen, because I'm looking at an assignment for a particular student, I can do several things. I can extend the due date for this particular student if they missed class or had to leave for sports or were sick or whatever. It's not allowing me to do that right now because I didn't actually apply a due date to this assignment, but I could if I had one here. It'll then show me all of the attempts that the student has had on this assignment, and I can click View to view any of those attempts. Once I do this, a window will open on the left. I can see quickly what their score was, the possible points, and I can click Detailed Review to see in full detail what they submitted for that assignment. You'll note that as you're looking at that assignment, you can delete an attempt if you want students to be able to just try again altogether and they don't even want to have that attempt counted. You can remove a score or edit a score for an individual student. And you can add comments so students can actually get feedback from you on the assignment. Now what I'm seeing here is the quick summary report that students do see once they've completed an assignment. I see my score, the amount of time it took me, and I can view my check answer history. So because this is a practice mode assignment, the student had the ability to check their answer. I can actually see how many times they checked their answer and retried the assignment, even if they didn't submit it multiple times. I can then also see with the green check marks where they got something right and the red X's where they got something wrong. Now, in previous versions of MindTap with Applia for online working paper, some teachers for longer problems may have wanted to be able to see how students are doing on an assignment before they submit. Note, now that MindTap for Century21 Accounting allows students to have multiple attempts, the standard setting is that students will have an unlimited amount of attempts on all assignments. You can watch our other videos or look at our user guide to see how to adjust that if you want them to have one or less than an unlimited amount of attempts. But because they can take multiple attempts, if you want to be able to see how a student is doing before they are completely done with the assignment, just make sure that your due date is not over and ask students to actually submit that assignment so that you can see their work. If they are set up for multiple attempts, they can continue their work from where they stopped and actually don't have to start over within this new MindTap. Now, I looked at the scores by getting into that individual student. You can also expand the Progress app window and click the Gradebook tab. The Gradebook tab will show you a listing of all of your students, their overall grade in the course, and then show you their grade for every single assignment within the course. Now, because there are tons of assignments in Century21 Accounting, you can quickly jump to units, folders, or assignments by searching for them here. that will pull you to that part of the assignment. And if you want to be able to edit scores from this view, turn the Edit Score toggle on, and that will make any of the scores for this student editable from the teacher. I've now updated that score for my student from a 0 to a 90%. Notice that within here, you can also filter by certain things, whether assignments that are due this week within a specific date range. And the standard setting is that I'm only going to see assignments that are count towards a grade. If I want to view assignments that are set up as practice, which all of your work together are currently set up that way, I can just filter to look at practice assignments, and I'll be able to view student scores on those assignments as well. When you export your gradebook, you can actually do that from Gradebook Actions, Export. And when you do this, you can actually export the entire gradebook, the current filtered view, which is currently just practice, and you can decide whether you want those grades to be in percentages or points. If you are actually exporting to a learning management system, you can select your learning management system below to be able to easily upload. I would click Export and I'd have a CSV file downloaded. If you have any other questions about the Progress app or how to view student grades, please refer to our full user guide. Thank you.